You're live.
Okay, we're here. Welcome, everybody. We're in Virginia getting ready to cross over the nice bridge into Maryland. We're in Dahlgren, Virginia on 301. I don't see any chat.
There is no chat. There's nobody in.
Okay, guess that's why there's no chat.
Pretty much.
I have one person watching me. Who's that?
That would be me.
Are you interested in seeing this?
Hey, Ghost Rider's there.
There you
Nick is
go.
there.
Nick, how you
guys
doing? I was just telling, I don't know if you heard that we're about to cross over into Maryland. We're at Dahlgren, Virginia, which is right on the, I guess it's Potomac River.
I think it is. It's the border between Virginia and Maryland.
Getting close to the end of our road trip here. Me and Jen are just about into Maryland. We're in Virginia right now at Dahlgren.
Hey, Mary. Hi.
Hello.
Our loves. I keep seeing hotels and I want to stop because I love to stay in hotels.
Oh my gosh. We'll never get there.
Well, you know.
Well, there's like a hotel every 10 miles.
Well, I want to stop overnight, but not in all of them. Just some of them.
Just some of them.
I don't want to stop at the Red Roof Inn.
Okay.
That's not what I want to stay in.
That's not what I want to stay in. Yeah, it's more like the Marriott's.
Mary said she needs it.
She needs it, yeah. Like a hole in the head.
Hey! I do need it. I love hotels.
Yeah. Because you don't have to make the bed.
Right. I don't like to make the bed. It's not fun.
Nope. That's not the game we like to play. So we're heading, I'm just making sure it doesn't fall over.
I was going to sit it up there.
We will in a minute. We'll when we get close. I want you all to see the bridge. The bridge is kind of neat. It's fairly new. I used to travel this way back and forth between.
They can't see what this way is.
I know they will in a little while.
Why can't I just show them the road?
Show them the road.
I want to show them the road.
Okay. They want to see us. They want to talk to us, not the road.
They want to see the road.
So I used to travel before I was so rudely interrupted between here and Hampton Roads when I was in the Air Force. Would come up almost every weekend when I was stationed at Langley.
Nick said there's nothing wrong with Red Roof Inn. Remember their slogan, we'll keep the light on for you.
I know.
That's the problem. There's too much light. Man, last night I didn't sleep because there was so much light in that room. It was insane. But this morning was nice and dark.
Yeah, the morning it was nice and dark. When it was dark outside, it was nice and light.
Right.
All right.
Oh, that was nice of you, Ghost.
What's that?
He's trying to help his friend.
Oh, that's
his friend's having some troubles.
We can set that up. You have to switch the camera.
Only one of us is lagging, and I don't know which one.
You can't put it on what?
Are you guys able to see or hear us?
This is called the Nice Bridge.
It used to look even taller.
Harry W. Nice, I think it is.
Yeah. Mary said it lagged a bit.
Yeah, it's just a handoff between towers.
Now we're good. So that bridge that you see coming up, well, you really can't see it too much. You see a flat land in front of you. I don't know. They can't tell how flat the bridge is. It doesn't look like anything because it just looked flat.
You can hold it up and look out the bridge.
It still doesn't show on the camera. It's too late. We're up on top of the bridge. We got stuck on this bridge when I was with my parents one time. That was kind of scary. It was the old bridge. So off to our right, there was another bridge, and it was old, and this one was being constructed.
I think that one's gone.
It is gone. But when we were on it, you could really feel it like swaying and bouncing, and there was no movement because we were all stuck.
Yeah, it's a really high bridge.
It really is.
That's the Potomac River.
And we're on our way down now.
When we're on the other side of the bridge, we are in Maryland.
Well, I think there's a couple of feet.
The what?
A couple of feet.
No. Mm-mm. There's no feet. You're in Maryland, right here.
Well, the water doesn't end until right here. So right here we're. Okay, but then when we were at the top of the bridge.
We were in Maryland. But here's the sign. Here, I'll get over for you. You can see the sign.
What does that say?
Stupid stuff.
What does it say?
It's driver alert.
Oh.
There's the yellow sign right there.
In yellow, it says, Maryland welcomes you.
Welcomes you.
Leave no one behind. Westmore Governor. And there was Orlando Park Drive that we just passed. Off to the left. We're home!
Yeah.
Orlando. Please, Ghost. Yes, Ocean City, Maryland is not so far away from here. It's
3 hours.
It is not 3
Well,
hours.
Not from here. Probably.
We are on 301, so we would have to go. We go north a little bit on 301, and then over to
50 to go across the bridge.
No, I would never go that way.
That's the closest to here.
Where can you get to Delaware from here?
All the way up 95 to where we live.
Well, then you got to go the long way, 50.
Well, 50 from here is the short way.
It's the long way because of the traffic.
From Annapolis, it's only
From the traffic.
From 50. If you take 50 out of Annapolis, it's only like an hour to
You're
Ocean
not
City.
listening to me. I'm talking about the traffic.
There's no traffic on a Tuesday. Not going to Ocean City. On a weekend, yes. Ocean City is kind of.
Can you see us dance at the wedding? They won't. They don't want us to stream the wedding, and I don't blame them. We didn't even dance at ours, did we?
We didn't have a band or a DJ. We had dinner.
I know that.
Yeah, we didn't dance.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't dance at our wedding, did we?
No. At all.
And thank you for the congratulations. Well, we could have because we went over to the brewery. Yeah, the boardwalk is pretty cool over there. Hey, Kathy, thank you. Kathy said, welcome back to Maryland.
Thank you. Look, Jen, get a camera and show the Jurassic Park. Look. It's a dinosaur. Look at the size of that thing. T-Rex. That's funny. So yeah, Kathy, we're on 301. Just crossed over the bridge. We're in Maryland.
So maybe I'll have to take our wedding video and see what we can find to make it into a video that's appropriate for YouTube. But there's no dancing. We didn't dance, but Kathy was at our wedding.
Yep.
Kathy Allen. She is my best friend since, Kathy, what was it, 7th grade? 7th grade. I cannot believe that. How old are you in 7th grade? 14, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Wow. So, 44 years. That's crazy.
It'll be 45 years this year.
In September. Can't believe that. Hey, Joasia!
Joasia, hello.
We are having a safe and peaceful journey. Yes, we are. We are on the part of the journey now where we have red lights and cross traffic and whatnot. We come over to this part instead of 95. It's not going to fall forward. It's not going to fall forward. We ride 95 all the way up until we hit 301, and then we come over here just to get away from DC traffic, because DC's insane.
Yeah, DC traffic's crazy. Not fun at all.
Oh, Ghost said we're like his second parents. Beverly Challenge!
Oh my God,
Wants to know if you miss her yet.
Beverly, I missed you the moment I got in the car to come here.
Beverly, I think we're going to have to do something about you.
Look at the airplanes.
Yeah. We could have shown them. Well, they can see off to the side.
Yeah, they can see that. So yeah, the road, it's not too bad. The traffic's not bad. We'll be coming up to, probably in about 10 miles, a little town called La Plata or La Plata, however you want to say it. And then there'll be the town of Waldorf, which was right after that. And literally when you're in Waldorf, it's like a bedroom community for DC, so you can get some heavy traffic through there. And then once we get through that town, it's usually pretty clear sailing.
Mostly because it's that right where we go back over to 97 and 95.
Well, it's actually in Bowie where we go to 97. 97, and then we'll pick that up, take 50 over to 97, and then 97 on into Baltimore. And
They don't know the name of the roads.
I know, but I'm just saying it.
So we will probably, because of the time, hit traffic around that area because it will be people leaving work. And so
keep your fingers crossed that we don't hit traffic, because it really.
You might hear a few choice words.
Oh yeah, it sucks down here.
He hates driving in traffic. I don't know why he's driving. I should be driving. Because he hates traffic. And I don't mind it. Do you want me to drive?
No, I'm fine.
I drove this morning. That was fine.
It was. I just see myself getting old sitting at traffic lights. Don't say
Too
a
late
thing.
for that.
I knew you were going to say that. Older, how's that?
Okay. What is green and yellow flashing in front of us?
Some type of specialty vehicle.
Ghost said you're not old.
Thank you, Ghost. Tell my wife that.
He's old. He might not be old. Is it still very hot? So we're in Maryland, which is pretty far north. It's 86.
86, it's not bad.
It's not bad right now. And they have been having cold up until now. I mean, pretty much yesterday was their first mid 80s day. I think they had one other day in the spring that was like in the 80s.
Cold to us being used to Florida.
Well, all the other days are in their 60s and 50s.
Right.
So yeah, it's
That's
cold.
what I mean. It was cold for us. They were probably comfortable.
No, Mom and Dad kept telling you they were cold.
Your mother and father are old.
Honey, other people kept telling you they were cold too.
Was Kathy cold?
I don't know.
Ask Kathy if she was
I
cold.
don't think she's still here.
You don't think so?
No, because she didn't respond to anything.
No. Okay.
But she could be working.
Could be. Could be.
But it was cold. It was not freezing cold, but it was cold. And the nights were down in the 30s and 40s, which is pretty darn close to freezing.
Is Joasia still here?
Yes, she's one of us.
So here's.
Can I finish?
Sorry.
So it's 87 today, and it's going to get warmer tomorrow, but then it's going to rain on Thursday and Friday, maybe Saturday, and be cooler. Yeah.
Okay. So, Joasia, what is the temperature in the UK right now, Fahrenheit?
Ow.
Watch it.
Kathy's here. She's just busy working.
Okay.
Oh, Ghost, Kathy's not old for sure. Trust me, Ghost, when I lived here, I was hoping for a Disney in Maryland, too. Actually, near D.C., there was to be built a Disney vacation club resort. I don't know, they never got built.
Not that I know of.
We've been told that there would be one built.
The only one I know
They
that's... Sorry.
Okay.
The only thing that I know that's close to us, sort of entertainment-wise, is the Great Wolf Lodge. Like an indoor water park.
There's a lot of places that's
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
And down in National Harbor is where it was supposed to have built the club.
Okay.
Which is not far from us. Kathy said they had one night of high 70s and 80s. The rest was cold nights. Then weeks of 50s to mid 70s. Ghost Rider doesn't even know the temperature in his state. Joasia said they have 58 there now.
58. Wow. 58 Fahrenheit. That's chilly.
So, Sierra, it's good to see you. This is all hills. This is all hills.
This
It's
is
not the mountains, though.
No, these are just little hills.
Mountains are out west. Basically, when you look at Maryland, we are little America, geography-wise. We have hills, we have plains, we have fields of wheat and whatnot.
Ocean.
We have the ocean, we have rivers, and we have mountains. Is all in Maryland as well. And it's a little state, but we have everything.
Yeah, you can drive from the east coast of Maryland to the western side of Maryland. It's probably 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Joey just said it's windy in Wales.
Wow.
He doesn't need a motion sickness pill to drive. He only gets sick on like fast rides that spin. As long as we don't spin, we're okay. If we're spinning, we're both getting sick.
Yeah, try not to spin in the car. It's not that much fun.
Yeah. Joey just said it could be 4 seasons in one day. Over there, you mean? Because it can be 4 seasons in one day in Maryland.
Yeah.
Easy. Like, I have seen it snow, then change to rain because it started to get warmer and get so warm that the sun came out and it was in the 80s. And then it was back to like mid 60s, all in one day.
I had been to an opening day of baseball in April and it snowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It often snows. Not often, but there's several snows in
Yeah.
April. I have seen it snow on 4th of July.
I've seen it 60 degrees in Christmas though too, so you just never know.
We had an 80 degree Christmas one year.
I don't remember that.
Not too many Christmases ago. Yeah, Sierra, I don't know why it looks so flat, because when we're looking out, you can see that there's a hill that we're kind of going, not big hills. The bridge was a huge hill, but it looked flat the entire way. And now, like, we're flat, we're down a little bit of a hill.
So this is the little town of La Plata or La Plata.
I've always heard of La Plata.
La Plata, yeah.
We had our state tree, which was a Y oak, WYE, which is just a white oak, but it was called the Y oak.
It was very old.
It was very old, but it was huge, and a small tornado came through and took it down.
Yeah.
Several years ago.
It was over 200 years old. Well over 200.
Ghost said, "This is funny, but every time I think of a blinker going off, it reminds me of someone crunching on a pickle."
On a what?
On a pickle.
No.
Joey just said, "Yep, we had rain, hail, snow, rainbow, sun again."
Yeah.
But Ghost, the bridge was the first thing we did. That was just as we were coming on. We went over it. It was a very, very tall bridge. It's called the Nice Bridge if you want to ever look it up. NYCE, I'm sure.
I thought it was NICE. I really did.
What's the guy's first name?
Harry or Henry W. Harry W. Nice.
It is.
Nice. Told you it's a nice bridge. Because it's named after
Harry W. Nice.
Who was Harry W. Nice?
That I don't know.
We have the technology.
Well, I don't think we really care.
Yeah. Hey, has anybody seen the new information from the Magic Kingdom? They actually released a lot of the information for the new Cars Land. Has anybody seen all that information yet? The actual layout, how it's going to fit over there in Frontierland.
Hey, Surf Bum.
I've Surf Bum.
Yes, we are going around DC.
Yes.
I don't like the DC traffic.
No, not at this time of day. This is rush hour already starting in DC.
Well, he knows he lives here. We did have a break for stretching. Three breaks.
2 or 3.
3 breaks for stretching. One included lunch. But when you come through North Carolina and Virginia, there's a lot of no signal areas. So we couldn't really go live. I mean, we could have gone live, but we would have had you for maybe a half an hour, and then we would have lost the stream. And then another 45 minutes and lost the stream. And then 10 minutes and lost the stream.
So discretion was the better part of valor, so we decided to wait until we knew we were in an area that would probably have a better signal. Hopefully everybody's seen everything really well. But back to the Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom.
Joasia saw it. She said her YouTube is full of Disney info now. Apparently they're keeping some bits and parts of the river. Yes, we were looking at it.
Yes.
And really the only part that they're covering over is right next to when you're standing in line at the Haunted Mansion, right there.
Yeah, it looks like that's all going to go away. And then they'll reroute that water somewhere else, I think.
So, did a car run the red light?
What?
Or did you see, Ghost Rider said that car didn't stop. I think what you saw, Ghost, was the fire engine. A fire engine came from the right of us and went in front of us, but the cars were at a stoplight.
Yeah.
And he came and made a left in front of us.
So yeah, it looks pretty interesting how they're going to fit that all in. And then, you still have a little bit of the backdrop with Big Thunder and the Cars land that they're going to have to probably, they've probably already got it worked out. They've probably already got models drawn up of it to scale that, how everything fits in there.
Oh, they had that a
Yeah,
year ago.
yeah.
I'm
Disney
sure.
Disney doesn't do anything halfway. I mean, when they're building, they're building. They know what's going to go in there. But a lot of it I know too is when they built Rivers of America, one of the problems I heard that they had is the ground was like really soft and it wouldn't hold water because Florida ground is very sandy and
Yeah,
this. So
it's like a sieve.
it's like, yeah, it just goes away. It goes back into the ground. So what they had to do to build the Rivers of America, they had to take this clay and line the whole floor of Rivers of America so that the water wouldn't run through, and then they had to concrete on top of that so they could attach like the track for the Liberty Bell, which was actually named to Captain Joe Fowler back then.
Yes, it was. Sir, hey, Captain Mickey Mouse, good to see you. Thanks for answering Ghost. Surfer Girl is in. Surfer Girl is in.
Do you love me? Do you, surfer, little surfer girl?
So, yeah, Captain Mickey Mouse, we are in Maryland. This is the second day of driving. We are finally in Maryland, and we're probably, what time is it? 2:20.
We're 89 miles.
Almost 2 hours away.
We're 89 miles from our town destination.
Yeah. Our GPS says we'll be there at 4:44, but that's just like the center of town, which means we'll probably be to where we're going 10ish minutes before that. And this is also trying to take us.
Crazy.
Oh, it's not trying to take us back over to 95.
No, it's already rerouted itself through here.
Ooh, that was a yellow light.
It was yellow, yeah. I didn't want
Slam
to slam the brakes on. That would have been bad. So this is the little town of Waldorf we're coming into. Waldorf and La Plata, just kind of like share borders. They're really close together.
So yeah, I did. That was me, Surfer Girl. But he was telling me, sing to her. So I did. So Sierra's saying that General Joe Fowler was the original riverboat at the Rivers of America.
That's correct.
The Richard F. Irvine is now the Liberty Bell. The Joe Fowler was damaged in dry dock.
Dry dock, correct.
Three days left until. Oh, okay, Jurassic.
Before he's at the park?
No, before he's watching his Jurassic movie.
Oh, which Jurassic movie is it? A new one?
It's a marathon.
Oh.
Ghost Rider, I bet you're getting excited for the movie. Oh, okay, for the movie. Yeah. I'm like, we're not moving. I read it wrong at first.
Anybody see the new Stitch
You would
movie?
love to go back to Maryland again? Did you ever live here? I don't want to come back to Maryland. It's okay in the summer. Actually, in the summer where we live in Florida, we're close to the beach, and so we have the ocean breeze. And if we call people that are back home in Maryland and find out what the temperature is and what it feels like, it's usually hotter here by about 5 degrees, 4 or 5 degrees throughout the summer. So I'd rather live where we live. Now, if we go over to Florida, it's about 10 degrees. I mean, over to Disney, it's about 10 degrees hotter over there, feels like, than up here in Maryland.
Yeah, because center of the state always is warmer.
There's no ocean breeze.
Right, correct. There's no trade winds.
So yeah, Mike was asking if anybody's seen the new Lilo and Stitch movie. I want to see it. You visited Maryland. Okay, gotcha. The Ocean City, Maryland was one of your favorite parts. Cherie said, oh, oops. Cherie said she hasn't seen it yet, Mike. I really want to see it, but I will probably wait until it comes to Disney Plus. I actually want to see it in the movies, especially if I could see the 3D.
It's because she likes movie popcorn.
No, I like movie butter with a little bit of popcorn.
Well, true that.
Joasia can't wait for the new Tron in October. I still need to first watch the first two.
Yeah, she can't get through the first one because it's kind of, you know how the first one's kind of like one of those, what was it, 70s, 80s when Tron first came out. What year did the first Tron came out? It just had kind of like that weird vibe.
It was just a weird movie in general.
It was a strange. It was different. Yeah.
So Ghost Rider said he lives in the Midwest. Surfer Girl said Stitch is definitely one of her favorite characters. I'm right there with you. He became one of mine when we were having breakfast at the Polynesian, and Stitch and Lilo are a part of that. And they were so cute to watch them in person argue, stomp their feet at each other, turn their backs on each other, and it was just really cute. And then they finally make up and they would hug each other, and it was really cute. And I loved them. 1982, she said.
1982. Yeah, it's just a little bit different way of filming it. But here's the funny thing. I heard go ahead. I heard somebody make a Lilo and Stitch reference this morning. They said for the movie, anybody that was like a Stitch fan because of it's just probably in between towers right now.
Not So Scary Mary said she saw Stitch in the movie theater, and it was great, but she didn't see it in 3D. Such a good movie.
I think I'd like to. I don't know.
What?
I don't know if I would want to see it in 3D because sometimes 3D just it just doesn't work 100% all the time.
Most of the time now it does. Like it.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider says 2 dogs are watching us. They're so relaxed and enjoying our stream. That's sweet. Surfer Girl's done Ohana.
Oh yeah. Ohana's a good meal. A little pricey, but it's just the experience. And I liked the dinner. The breakfast was good, but dinner for me was better. But Jen likes dinner better or breakfast better.
No. Well, I like breakfast better because of the characters.
Oh.
Surfer Girl said she loves seeing the characters, but the food was not spectacular.
It wasn't.
It's almost like everywhere you go for Disney breakfast, it's the same. It's Disney waffles. Now, Ohana had their butter. I think it was the butter that was extra sweet.
It had pineapple in it.
Pineapple in it. I did like that.
Pineapple butter. It was different.
But, I mean, basically, wherever you go, you have your choices of eggs, sausage gravy, maybe, some of them.
Mickey waffles.
Tater tots, Mickey waffles, and whatever bread they have.
They have oatmeal and cream of wheat too. It's that type of
most
stuff.
places too.
Most places. Except the breakfast over at...
They brought you warm pog juice. Ew.
Warm is not good.
No, I would have sent that back.
The pog juice has to be cold, ice cold. That's when it's really good.
Joey's said they have good cheese nachos and cinemas over there. Some of our theaters have good cheese nachos. It just depends on which theater you happen to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good morning, Aurora.
Hello, Aurora. Good morning.
She's in California.
It's
Oh,
12
well,
o'clock. It's lunchtime.
well,
Good afternoon, Aurora. Morning. Okay.
Surfer Girl said she should have had them bring another pitcher. She asked for ice. So then she got it watered down.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Her favorite was the ham and the fruit. Yeah, the fruit was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Fresh.
Ghost Rider says, I love tater tots. We know. We've had that conversation. We love them.
Oh, my gosh. Loaded tater tots, huh?
No, he said, I love
I
tater
know,
tots.
but the loaded ones are good.
Oh, I don't like them.
Really?
Especially not at breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Kate May was excellent. We loved everything there, but definitely. I agree so much with you, Cherie. 100%.
Cape May's pretty nice.
Yuck, Ghost. Warm water.
What?
He had warm water the other day.
Why?
Oh, Ghost, did you have crab cakes here in Maryland?
Crab?
Surfer Girl loves loaded tater tots.
Yes. Thank you, Surfer Girl.
Less than 10 subscribers to 1,100. Oh, yeah, because we got one overnight. We went to 1091 overnight. We were so surprised. So if you know anybody that might enjoy it, joining us and having fun with us, let them know. Oh, Jurassic Park, you saw it too? Lilo and Stitch in the theaters? I bet it is funny. I want to see it.
I don't know. Maybe we'll go up here. Who knows?
Yeah, we might. Cherie said the characters were amazing at, I'm pretty sure she's talking about Kate May. Loved having my own omelet made fresh. You know how they have that off to the side? I didn't realize it was there, and I never went over there. They talked about it. They were like, there's the waffle station as we walked in. And it just did not register with me. And by the time that I realized where it was, I was already too full.
Where was the waffle?
Yeah.
Where?
Off to the, when you go in, it's right there in front of you. And then you go off to the left to go into the
In Ohana?
restaurant. No, Kate May.
Cape May. I love waffles. I don't like pancakes. I like waffles.
You had crab juice squirt out of a crab cake or out of crabs? I have had them, like you're breaking the claw open and sometimes it squirts out.
While we're up here, hopefully I'll be able to get some.
Yeah, we're hoping. If we go get all you can eat crabs, we'll go live for at least for a couple of minutes so you can watch.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is not something that everybody in the world does. You might not like it because you might be like, ew, what are they doing?
Right.
That's a lot of what people say.
Well, when you eat the crab, sometimes you get a little piece of the shell or something like that in your mouth,
spit it out.
and it's the only time you're allowed to spit on the table at dinner.
Yes.
It's acceptable.
The only food that I eat that is not a girly food. I will do my own crabs because I can't wait for somebody else to do it.
Right.
Crabs, Aurora hates crabs, but man, you've not ever had them in Maryland. Maryland crabs are just different, totally different. We do not
boil them.
We don't boil them, and I didn't even know people boiled them.
Mm-hmm.
We steam them, so they don't actually soak in the water. They're being steamed.
Well, even shrimp.
Even shrimp we don't boil. Yeah, we steam everything. Well, seafood wise.
Seafood, yeah. Well, except fish. We don't steam fish.
We can. We've done it on the grill. You can steam fish on the grill.
Yeah.
People do that a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, Aurora, not everybody likes the crabs, and you might be like, ew, because we eat the hard shell crabs. I eat soft shell crabs. I love soft shell crabs. Um, they don't have any shell on them. What it is the crab has shed its shell and is growing a new one. And before it grows the new one, it's caught. And so then you fry it and you eat everything.
You clean
Now
it,
they take they clean the guts out,
right?
the lungs and stuff that you can't eat. They take the eyeballs off and all that. But you basically it just goes on a sandwich whole,
Right.
with the legs and all. Oh my gosh, it is so good.
What would have been the shell turns into like crispy, like bacon almost.
Yeah. Well, that's because you fry it.
Right.
Your brother Funko doesn't like breakfast.
What?
That's crazy.
Breakfast
The
is
crab claw, yeah.
breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. Hold on.
Jeez. Whew. Yeah, you're in there lane.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit the brakes that hard.
Yeah, because it really, really hurts my back if we can help not hitting
That
brakes
light changed really fast.
So Cherie said he was right there before you went into your table. Omelet station, like not waffles. So Joasia said, I don't think I'll get crap again. We were in Greece and done a right surgery on it, and the waitress was laughing on it.
What?
So we kind of do surgery on it too, though.
Oh, you got
to. If we get some, I promise we'll go live.
We'll go
And it'll be
live.
about this time of day.
And if you don't see it live, Joasia, make sure we'll let you know and you do the
Yeah,
rewind.
because you got to see. I mean,
It's a
just for
process.
the experience. Like when people come to visit us in Maryland, we're like, okay, we have to have crabs. We'll have other food available for you, but you have to have at least see it and maybe even at least taste it. Because it does not taste like any other crab. And
No.
like we'll be in restaurants or in grocery stores and it'll say Maryland crab cake.
No.
It's not a Maryland crab cake. Don't ever get it thinking it's a Maryland crab cake.
If you see that, run away from it. Do not ever pick it up. Do not.
Well, no, there are some. I mean, we found a couple in Florida that are Maryland crab cakes. Maryland crab cakes.
If they're right, but if they're in a store.
Oh, in a store, no.
In a package, no. Or in a box.
Like in Aldi, they have a box that says Maryland crab cakes. No, it isn't.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
You might like them, and that's okay. We don't. But they are not Maryland.
We're very particular about how we eat our crab cakes and how they're made.
Oh, yeah. So Ghost wants to know, and Mike, you can answer this for sure. Do crabs scream when they get boiled, or is that lobster? I know the answer.
Lobster.
What do the crabs do?
They turn pink or orange.
But what do they do?
They don't scream.
So they are alive, yes.
When they're steamed.
When you put them in to steam them, we don't boil them.
Yeah, and you never want to cook a dead crab.
No, a dead crab or a dead lobster.
No.
But you put them in the pan with the water below them and they steam, and the steam is what ends up killing them. Although there are a lot of people who take an ice pick or just a sharp, like, what is that thing called?
It's usually an ice pick.
And you stab it through their back, and that way then they're paralyzed, they don't feel it at all.
But that's kind of inhumane. Well, both are inhumane. Normally what I do.
That's more humane.
Yeah. Normally what I do when I steam crabs, I put them in freezing cold ice water, like ton of ice, and in a container that's porous that gets the cold water in there, and they're basically numb because they go like dormant, and they just load them in the pot and then you cook them. I used to work at a crab house and we had pots that we could put 7 to 8 dozen of crabs inside this pot and steam them. They were huge at one time, and we would have 10 pots going like that.
Well, that was because that was a restaurant.
It was a restaurant, yes. In a pot. Other than two foot-long hot dogs from Casey's.
Well, I don't know that that was your favorite. You weren't feeling so good. You
They-
were feeling pretty full.
I was feeling quite full, but they were really good. You don't like them because you say they taste like garlic. I've eaten so much garlic I don't even taste really a lot of garlic.
Yeah, I was watching it buffer. I'm sorry. I was like, man.
Is it still?
No, it's back down.
Okay. Yeah, it was
We
it.
will be going through little places where it will buffer.
Yeah, we will have some lag on this ride. Just don't know where. So, yeah, during the time we're away, we'll be scouring some of the Disney sites, trying to bring you information. If you haven't seen it, we'll try to bring it to you, keep you up to date.
What information?
Disney information.
Oh, yeah. Ghost said he eats so much garlic that vampires hate him. Sure, Ghost. We're just enjoying it.
Yeah, we have a store that's up here. There's a couple of them around. They're a chain called Wakeman's. So they actually had a huge olive bar, but on the olive bar they would have roasted garlic in like oil.
It wasn't meant for eating.
Oh, you take that roasted garlic and put it on stuff. It was delicious.
Yeah, it was meant to put on stuff, not just eat it straight.
Well, I could eat it straight too, though. They tasted really good.
I like garlic bread too, Aurora.
I would put them in salad.
Gross.
The clove was great in a salad.
Yuck.
And it's good for your blood pressure too.
Yeah, that's what they say.
After you start learning how to eat
Garlic chips are good too.
Right. If you learn how to eat it, then it doesn't bother you anymore. At first, I was a little bit, but after a while, you just get the flavor that's actually in there besides the smell, and it's really good. I made Jen eggs with garlic in it one time. She almost threw them at me.
I didn't throw them out, but man, I was like, I'm not hungry. And I handed him back the plate. And I said, don't ever mix me eggs with garlic in the morning. Especially as much as he put in it.
It wasn't that much.
It wasn't just garlic salt. It was the garlic.
Minced garlic.
And it was awful.
Those tiny little pieces. It was delicious. If you like garlic. I thought you liked garlic.
I do like garlic, but I don't like it in the morning. And everybody that we've talked to has said they wouldn't want it in the morning either.
Eat pizza in the morning. I know people who go in and grab a piece of pizza and eat it.
Surfer Girl even made it. I agree, Mary. Even if we've already heard it, it's fun to just talk about it as our little group.
What's that?
News.
Yeah.
I heard about that Epcot bucket. And we do need this, Mary. So the new Epcot bucket that's coming out tomorrow, is a Mickey balloon that has the pattern of Spaceship Earth on it, and it lights up. Oh, I need to put our short up. Mike made sure to get me something very special. I will put that up tonight or tomorrow.
You haven't put that up yet?
I haven't.
Oh.
Well, I was trying to make it look right. I wanted to do special things with it, and it's not working.
Wait a minute.
You know that I've been working on it.
You were trying to do special things? Like what? What's
Like I
special?
wanted part of it to fast forward, and
Oh,
part was boring.
there's nothing boring about that.
No worries, Mary. She's prepping Benny's lunch, but still listening.
Okay. Having a cute.
Hello, HL.
Hello.
We are headed to Maryland. We actually are in Maryland. He used HL. I'm sorry. HL used to live in Annapolis. Now
Oh,
lives in Florida. HL, we lived in Maryland, in Harford County, and we moved to Florida. How cool!
yeah. HL. If you know, I don't know how well did you know. Well, did you know the area pretty well around Annapolis?
Probably lived there.
Yeah, I didn't know how long.
Wait, you heard what was? Oh, the popcorn bucket is sold out. I thought it didn't even come out until tomorrow.
What?
HL said it's sold out already.
The popcorn bucket sold out already?
Apparently, Cherie does not eat garlic straight up either. Hey there, Carissa. Good to see you.
Hello, Carissa.
Ghost Rider said, speaking of garlic, I'm going to get some garlic chips. Be right back. Wow. HL saw a stream this morning and the woman said they are already sold out. I didn't even think it came out till tomorrow. I was hoping to be able to get one when we got home. That's heartbreaking.
I didn't think everybody would jump on something like that quick.
Well, Spaceship Earth on Mickey.
Right.
And it lights up.
Yeah. I wonder if that's for the opening of the GO 82.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, the GO 82. I don't know if you know it too. The little lounge is the opening day today. Yeah. GO 82 opens today to the everybody, public, right?
To the public. But you have to have reservations, and it seems to be even harder to get reservations there than Space 220.
Really? Maybe that'll take some of the weight off of 220.
That's what Sierra said.
Sierra would know.
Oh, HL, I know who you are now. HL is the one who met me while we were waiting in line for Gisela and Anastasia meet and greet. She's the one that said to me, hey, aren't you Jen from Magic Adventures? Didn't you used to have a ponytail?
Yeah.
Remember when I
Yeah.
Hi, HL. It's so cool to see you. I'm glad you joined us.
Thank you.
I had no clue that you lived in Annapolis, in Maryland, and moved to Florida just like we did. That is funny. How long have you been in Florida? We've been there
2 years.
2.5 years.
Right.
In like mid-January of 2023. Welcome back, Ghost. 2 years. How funny is that? Like we have a parallel life here, HL.
Yeah. Well, if you then you would know what I'm talking about. HL, we're getting ready to go up here to Bowie, and then jump on 50 to pick up 97.
Yeah. And this is where we can run into some traffic. This is what we were telling you about, some of the traffic. And as you can see, it is building. And there's a sign on the street for crabs. Because you are in Maryland and they sell crabs in trucks.
Yeah, people catch them and they sell them.
People are so excited to have crabs. We'll buy them anywhere.
Yep.
As long as they are not sitting out in the heat and dying. And I mean, you get a truck that has them
refrigerated.
Not refrigerated.
Yeah.
Chilled.
Yeah,
and then you've got nasty crabs and you're going to be sick.
Yeah, just sitting on the side of the road.
Ah, yes, my commute from Annapolis to I-97 to Route 32 for 16 years.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yep, we're gonna pick up 97 and then head up towards the Harper Tunnel.
And Surfer Girl said James's sister lived in Bowie. I remember going there several times, and we're going to go right into Bowie. That's
Yep,
where we pick up 97.
yep. There's a minor league team for the Orioles, the Bowie Bay Sox.
Yeah.
We'll go right past that stadium and then take a right onto 97. Small world, huh?
Mm-hmm. Really small, really funny.
You know, we're finding that there's a whole lot of people that have moved from this little state of Maryland to Florida.
Oh, yeah. Liza, hi.
Hello, hello.
She's my friend. I know her. She lived in Delaware. She said she'd do anything for some good Maryland blue crab right now.
Oh, yeah.
Florida blue crabs do not compare. You are so right, Liza. Liza, you need to come and visit us sometime. We need to get in touch with each other because you need to come visit us. There is a truck near us in Florida that makes Maryland crab cakes and sells Maryland crabs.
Maryland
He's
crab
from
soup.
Maryland.
Maryland crab soup, too.
Maryland crab soup, too.
Right. And he does have a pretty mean shrimp salad sub, too.
Yeah, HL said, be careful on 301. There are red light cameras.
Yeah.
Hopefully there wasn't one at that light that we
didn't miss it.
didn't
We
run it.
stopped. We stopped. I was a
Yeah.
little long, but I got back to where I was supposed to be. But the good thing is,
Ghost Rider, there's bad drivers in Maryland and in Florida, too.
oh, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, there was, the good thing is we don't have a front tag.
That's true. In Maryland, you have to have both a front and a back tag. When we moved to Florida, you only get one tag for the back. So we don't have a front tag. It's just a beach scene.
It's just a beach scene with a beach chair and an umbrella on the front tag.
So Surfer Girl said she went to UNCP to see his youngest nephew graduate high school. Cool. UMCP, University of Maryland College Park. UMCP, yeah. Oh, Liza, I can't wait. Are you back up here?
They're BWI, and don't see each other close.
Ah, Cherie, 95 days until Walt Disney World. We can't wait. We're going to meet you. We're so glad you're able to watch us as well, Ghost. So glad.
Ghost, you have any carnivals coming up soon that you're going to go to?
There we go. We were frozen.
Yeah. It's going to happen. It's going to stop from time to time along this way because it's just a lot of towers, and when they hand off from one tower to the other, you get that lag.
It's all right, Ghost.
See,
You don't have to be here. We know you have your things
I
going
knew
on
those
too.
guys.
Okay. He has a church festival Friday.
Oh, cool.
Awesome, Cherie. She said, me too, Jen.
Joe Aisha still with us?
I believe so. So, Liza, we're going. Mike's son is getting married. That's why we're back up here right now. And we're going to. Where are we going in Delaware? This Friday. Saturday.
We're
Going to a bar in Delaware. I gotta.
Yeah, like a brewery.
A brewery.
For a party,
Was it
pre-wedding party.
But where is it? That's what I'm trying to remember.
Is it Middleton?
That's what I was thinking. It might be Middleton that we're going to.
Middleton, Delaware.
Middleton. Oh, Surfer Girl, you must. You gotta stay close to us so we don't miss meeting you.
Please.
can't remember if you gave me the dates, but I'm really bad at holding on to them. So just keep giving them to me and keep reminding me. HL had her first churro Mickey waffle at Crystal Palace this week. She loved a Mickey waffle, a churro
Mickey waffle. That had to be different.
Good.
That was different.
That sounds really
so
good.
It's basically
You wouldn't even need cereal in that.
No, it's kind
I
of.
wouldn't think.
Is it the consistency of a churro or the consistency of a waffle?
See, I would think it's a waffle that has the cinnamon, and it might be maybe fried to be crispy too, with the cinnamon and stuff on it, but I don't know. Oh, Joasia, we're missing Dole Whip too, but let me tell you, did you try the I Lava You Dole Whip?
I Lava You was good.
Oh my God, I love you. I lava it. Oh, it is delicious. So it's Dole Whip with strawberry Fanta, strawberry soda poured over it, and lava rocks. Oh,
Pop
it
rocks.
Is so Pop Rocks. It is so good. Ghost Rider likes the banana split waffle.
That would be pretty good.
HL never had a churro, but tasted like fried waffle with cinnamon. Yeah, I would bet that's what it is. So what I've heard about churros,
Crispy on the outside.
Yeah, a little bit crispy on the outside. What I've heard about churros is that if you get them here, they're okay. In what are you doing?
They're trying to get comfortable. Sorry.
That if you get them in Walt Disney World, they're okay. But if you get them in Disneyland in California, they're delicious. Do I really have to do that again?
Oh, I'm not going to let my phone burn up. You can buy me a new one.
It's not going to burn up.
It's got a hot thing on it.
It does in the park all the time, too.
It just helps. 157 miles to empty, almost.
So we'll need to stop. See?
Don't do that. Just forget it. Don't
No, you want this over your phone. It burns up in the park and it doesn't. It gets hot in the park and it doesn't burn up.
Yeah, I know.
And trust me, that hot sun is hotter there. I won't know if it falls.
I'll hear it.
No, you won't. Not if there's noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joasia, let's go. Let's go get one. It's in Adventureland.
Right next to Skipper's Cantina.
Yeah, and that's all they sell is Dole Whips.
Like the Florida Sunshine Terrace or something.
Sunshine Terrace. Ice cream with banana, chocolate syrup, and Cool Whip. Yum. And a waffle. Did I tell you guys, Ghost said, did I tell you guys when I went to Universal, I spilled a bunch of cheese all over, and people were stepping in it. Yeah, that's not good. Joasia's packing right now. All right.
All right, we'll see you.
Don't forget to bring the dog, because you're going to stay here this time forever.
Right. Yeah, and bring Owen also.
And Owen, yeah. Can't forget Owen.
Don't forget Owen.
But, the dog. The dogs are most important.
Yeah.
Never forget the dogs.
Never.
No, Nelson thought you were forgetting them this morning.
Why?
Because you kept going out of the room.
But I kept coming back, so, depressed, excited. Depressed, excited.
Well, not surprised, but scared.
Scared?
Excited.
Scared? Excited.
Yay, Daddy's back.
Oh, he's gone.
Daddy left. But I told him, you took their crate out. And I said, Anna, do you really think that Daddy's going to take the crate and not take you? You belong in that crate, honey.
Yeah.
No, Anna belongs in the... Well, you do too.
Yeah, thanks. I belong in the crate.
Oh, you're sleeping a little bit. Oh, Joasia, that's why we have air conditioning.
Yes.
She said she doesn't know actually how the husky would take the heat.
I think they get used to it after a while,
I think they
Joasia.
do. Oh no, Liza. She lost connection.
Oh,
So we are heading to Maryland to my parents' house.
we're in Maryland.
Yeah, we are in Maryland. We're heading to my parents' house. That's where we stay when we come up here.
Right.
And Mike's son is getting married on the 14th. And this Saturday, we're going to a bar. We think it's in Middleton. Not a bar, a brewery.
Brewery. They have
think it's in
food
Middleton.
and stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
bars and breweries usually do.
Yeah, it's usually.
So we'll be spending, and it's supposed to be pretty outside. So we have to find out, like, what time we actually have to be there and how late they're staying. Because I'm supposed to work on Saturdays. We just found out about it. So, but it's going to be a beautiful wedding because it's going to be in northeast Cecil County.
It's going to be in Chesapeake City.
She said, "Congratulations." Joey says she'll put little cooling fans on his collar.
That's right.
There you go. I mean, in our neighborhood, we have one of the, I don't remember what kind of dog it is, but it's a very large, very furry dog that you think of as being
It's like a sheep,
outside in the
like a
cold.
sheepdog.
Well, it's not a sheepdog, though.
Like,
It's got the fur that thick, though.
yes.
Yeah. And it goes out and walks, and it's fine. It's happy.
Well, there's another husky there, too. I've seen a husky there in our
In
neighborhood.
our neighborhood?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, stable flies, we call them horse flies. They're horrible. They hurt so bad.
You don't see them that often.
Horse flies?
Yeah, not that often.
Well, you don't see them in herds or anything, but you see them.
Herds. They're not cattle.
Well, they are.
No.
You see one. I mean, it's not like you see a bunch of them together, but
Yeah, right.
yeah, in the summertime you see quite a bit of them.
That's traffic.
And when they bite, man, it stings.
Oh, it doesn't sting. It hurts.
It hurts, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they have gigantic teeth.
Floridian Husky.
Floridian Husky, yeah.
Huskies are beautiful dogs, aren't they, Ghost? And you know what? I love their personality because, like, they'll talk and they think they belong in your lap.
Mm-hmm.
See, Ghost laughed at me too. You don't see him in herds.
Oh my gosh. Herd of flies.
Did you get your shirt for Jurassic Park over at Universal Studios Jurassic? A black lab and an Italian Greyhound. The Italian Greyhounds are small, aren't they?
Jen keeps getting twinges of pain from her back.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get a twinge of pain if you run into the car in front of us.
Oh, I'm fine.
Don't run into the car in front
Speed
of us.
limit's 55. I'm not even doing 11. I'm pretty sure I'm not getting a ticket.
Yeah, but they were doing 0.
Well, it's okay.
I'm not worried about you getting a ticket.
If you're worried about getting a new hood ornament,
Yes.
we're fine. Please keep your arms and hands inside the ride at all times.
We have seats that have the heated seats and cooling seats. I have the cooling on my back.
Oh, this is ridiculousness.
But this is how it always is.
I hate this road.
Can you hear him complaining?
Mm.
See, if I was driving, it wouldn't be a problem.
No, we wouldn't get there.
We would so.
No, you're just like in Hollywood studios, you know.
I follow the rules.
Oh my God.
I stop for stops.
Mm-hmm.
I go when it says go.
So do I. You just do it much slower.
No, I follow the speed limit. I go maybe 7 or 8 over.
Yeah, right. Maybe.
And then there's Mike. I take a nap and the app tells me, well, Mike just completed an 86-mile drive. Very risky. Top speed, 86 miles per hour.
But it doesn't tell you how long I did it, or you didn't look to see how long I was doing it. It didn't matter if I was trying to get out of the way of something to avoid an accident. It just, correct? Correct.
Well, I don't know. I didn't look. Next time I'll look.
You really should. Then you would.
Ghost said he would drive for you if he could.
He would drive for me. Yeah, well, I appreciate that.
And then you and I could rest. HL said, this is better than the Capitol Beltway. She gets PTSD driving that. I agree. Yeah. That's why we come over here.
Yep.
Joey just said she forgot how to drive on the right side of the road. We drive on the right side, not the wrong side. Liza said 301 at 3:30 in the afternoon. Boy, I do not miss that mess.
Amen.
Right, Liza? Oh.
So, Joasia, that's right. So in England, you drive on the right side of the car. What did you think when you were driving on the left side of the car?
Yeah, because the right side of the car would be the center line for them, right? Because they drive on the left side of the road. So the center line's over there.
Yeah, but your traffic passes you this on that side.
Right, so that's the center.
That's the center line, correct? Yes. I know what you're saying now. I didn't understand what you were referring to, how you were referring to.
She said roundabouts are the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost said... Oh, look at that, Liza. Both sides of 301.
Isn't that wonderful? Don't you miss this?
Oh. How about you, HL? How crazy is it that there's 3 of us on the stream? And if Surf Bum was in here, he would know it too.
Doesn't this look like fun? Doesn't everybody miss this kind of traffic?
Joey just said it's confusing.
It's very confusing. Yeah, I could imagine. That's the way.
Yeah, Ghost, they are on the opposite side.
Yeah, when I went over to England, Joasia, I forgot where I was for a little bit, and I was on the wrong side of the road.
Weren't you driving one of their cars with
Yeah.
the steering wheel? Mm-hmm. And you still drove on the wrong side of the road?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's easy to do when you're used to driving on this side.
Well, I will say, I have a friend who I was like going to Pennsylvania in Lancaster with, and we were lost, and we were trying to get to a certain road, and we could see the road.
Right.
And I was like, oh, it's right there. And I looked to my right, and I'm like, but here's a road, so we'll just go over. And I turned right, and we got halfway down the road and realized it was a one-way only, but going the opposite direction that we were going.
Yeah, that's not good.
And I was like, well, it doesn't matter. I'm only going one direction.
Right.
It was fine.
Yeah.
It's not like I was driving in 2 directions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of like that guy.
One way only.
Yeah, kind of like that guy we saw on 44 that day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was only going one way.
But he was on the wrong side of the road. I was just in the middle of the road where I belonged, and I was only going one direction.
The wrong direction.
No, I was going the one direction.
The wrong.
All I needed to do was go one way. I was going one way.
Say you're wrong.
What? Never.
Wrong.
HL said not a fan of I-4 either.
No. I-4 at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock is its own. But you know what the funny thing is? I don't understand I-4 because they've been working on that, and that traffic has been horrible for 20 years. I hate that road too.
It's been since, what, the 70s, I think?
Oh my gosh.
Joey just said, one time she took a quick nap and Ohm was driving. She was in the passenger seat and woke up and panicked that she was driving, but there's no steering wheel.
No, Joasia, you're in the passenger seat. You're okay.
Oh, I'm sorry you get sick when you're in the car for a very long time, Aurora. I love road trips. Love them.
All right, so here is 50 to Annapolis and Washington. So HL should know where I am. Yeah, it says Bowie Bay Sox Stadium next right.
Yep.
This won't mean a whole lot to Joasia probably, but we stopped at Chick-fil-A for lunch, and I was kind of like amazed that they were taking your order, but they didn't have one of the cards that told
Well,
you what the menu was.
what Mike failed to say is they had people standing outside with the little iPads because the line was long, and they walked up to your car to take the order. So instead of being at the menu where you take the order, they were standing at your car in the line taking the menu and walking with you as you moved. So they didn't have a menu with them. And the kid that was working explained that the reason they don't is because they have no place to carry it. What are they going to do? Carry it under their arm the entire time that they're out there working for hours? And that makes total sense. What they needed was a laminated one on a board on their iPad.
Well, that's what the manager said, that they have a laminated one they're supposed to take with them.
Laminated, but that doesn't mean it's on a.
Stiff laminate that doesn't fold, not like paper.
But it may not be attached to the iPad. Obviously, it's not attached to the iPad. And that's what they need, is one that's attached.
Why did you do that?
Because you have one long hair.
You're pulling my mustache hairs out. Bowie Bay Sox Stadium is just up to the right there, HL. And we're coming down here to the entrance of 50.
Oh, so Ghost, in Prism, they're changing some of the things that are probably, they didn't actually say what it was. All they said was that they're updating, and some features will now be available in the paid version. So they're probably taking some of the things that we've already been using in the free version and putting them into the paid version, trying to get more of us to subscribe. We could do a lot more with it, but I'm not willing to put that kind of money into the channel yet because YouTube doesn't pay us. So I'm not paying for a subscription for stuff.
No. Not since we drive 75 miles and pay $10 of tolls to go over to Disney every time.
So I don't know, Ghost. As far as I know, my parents have not said anything about the smoke from the Canadian fires.
I haven't heard anything.
So I kind of doubt that Maryland has been hit. And our neighbors who live up near Canada haven't said anything.
No. All right, this is US 50 going towards Annapolis.
Getting a storm in New Smyrna, where we live in Florida, house, which so we called our neighbors and asked them.
Also know that we have partner channels. We have our travel partner is Nick and Shannon at Ear to Their Travel. Nick and Shannon do cruises and also do all theme parks, all of the cruise lines. So please check out Nick and Shannon at Ear to Their Travel.
Please go to one of our other lives in the park. Links in for our
videos, like different hotels and different things in a park, food. So check her.
All right, are we back? Can you hear us? You're as anxious. His phone overheated. We couldn't get it back. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Dave's Dragon. How are you? Yay! Welcome back. HL said welcome back. We are back. I want to take your phone out of the...
Take it out.
I can't now. Alright, let's get back to this. Yay, Courtney can see in here. We are in Maryland, Shannon. We are in Maryland. Getting close to our home. We are on 97 right now. Joey just said, all good here in the stream has a long way to UK. Yeah, Pete is in Florida. Yeah. Thanks, Tony. Good to see you.
Tony O'Tower.
Of course.
Hello, Tony.
Yeah, and Steve, Pete will be leaving Florida before we get back there. Monorail Molly is going down there. She'll be gone before we get back. Doc will be gone before we get back. We'll get back and nobody will be there.
We will be.
Yep, we will be.
They'll come back again.
It's a whole lot of sleeps. Yeah, it does stink too. Lagging again. There we go. It should get better and better because we're moving closer and closer to
Baltimore.
95 in Baltimore, so it should start getting better with the lag. Joasia said we will all be with you. Thank you, Joasia.
Thank you, Joasia.
We can't wait to get back home. We've been gone 2 days. Not that we don't want to be at home and seeing my parents and seeing the wedding and all of that, and seeing our best friends. And at least it'll be warm up here. Hopefully.
Sure. Maybe. I got a good feeling it's going to get chilly again.
His phone overheated and shut down a whole bunch of apps. Prism was one.
Yeah.
We're just building a fortress around the phone. Trying to get the sun off of the phone.
Well, when we turn up here, we'll be heading away.
That's beautiful. You can see the white napkin.
Oh. Do you want to just hold it for a little?
Sure, I'll just sit here and hold it. I can't read that chat. So here, you can read the chat while you drive. I can't hold two phones. Read the chat. The phone is already too hot.
We'll hit that and knock it off. Turn it off.
It doesn't stop it from heating.
Well, we should be turning here, like I was saying, and we should be turning out of the sun. We'll be heading north instead of west.
Isn't it fun?
Look, now it's in the shade. See?
Won't be the whole way though, because once we hit 95,
We'll be going north still, and the sun will be on that side.
Go west, even though it's supposed to be north-south. Home sweet Disney World. That's so true, Tony.
What's that?
Home Sweet Disney World.
Home Sweet Disney World. Yeah.
It's like you're dancing with us. Mary's still cooking.
Okay.
What are you cooking, Mary?
She's slaving over a hot microwave and air fryer.
She might be over a stove today. It sounds like she's taking a longer time than an air fryer and microwave take. Double trouble boil and bubble? That must be what she's cooking. Ow. Don't they see the zucchini strips and marinara sauce? Oh, Beverly challenged back. She wants to know what's for dinner. Well, Beverly challenged so far. Mary is cooking for all of us.
And she's invited us all over tonight.
Yes. So whatever Mary is cooking, Beverly challenged. That's what we'll be having for dinner. Yay! Joy's just like, yay!
All right, so we're back on to 97 here. I'm going to be heading towards.
They don't care what roads because
I know, I'm just talking, giving them, instead of dead airspace. So we're heading towards the tunnels. They have tunnels that go underneath the river where Baltimore is, so we can go up 95 north.
Beverly says broccoli with extra butter.
Yes,
I would like that.
I had that last night for dinner.
So Ghost, when he drinks the Beverly, it's a bitter taste if you don't drink it correctly. The trick is to pour it down your throat and not let it touch the front tip of your tongue.
Don't let it.
That's where you taste bitterness.
Yeah, don't let it touch anything in your mouth.
Oh, you can touch the back of your tongue.
I'd rather it not.
Mike's driving right now. I was driving earlier this morning, and Joasia, I'm not a fussy eater either.
Unless it has garlic in it.
That's not true. I like garlic not in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, Ghost, but you have to come here.
What's that?
He wants to try the challenge, but you have to come here to. So the only two places that I know of that actually have Beverly are two places in Walt Disney World, and there's one in Atlanta. Now, there might be another Coke museum somewhere that has it, but they don't even sell it in Italy from everything I've been told anymore, and it's an Italian soda.
It was meant to be used for food tasting. You would use it to cleanse your palate.
So yeah, Joasia said she would compare Beverly to tonic water, except Beverly's even a little more bitter than tonic water. Tonic water's bad. Tonic water's bad, but they're almost stopped up there.
Yeah.
I'll get you in a minute.
They got you in a minute.
We didn't want to see you crash. We didn't want you to see the crash. Sorry.
Yeah. Or you all would have been responsible.
You would have been witnesses.
Witnesses.
Mike hit the car. He did not.
Just want to get the sun off of it.
But when you do that, that's all they see.
I know. I'm trying to figure out something.
There's nothing you can do.
And okay, well, it'll overheat again, and we'll lose the stream. Can't do that. Trying to see if I can't block it from the side. Do you still see it?
No, it's fine.
At least I can block some of it off of it.
Ghost is like, if anyone has a challenge for me, let it rip.
2-foot-long hot dogs
Oh,
and the buns.
yeah, he ate the buns with them.
Yeah,
I think he left one bite of one of the buns.
maybe 2.
Oh, Courtney says, or not Courtney, Carissa says Beverly is also in Las Vegas.
Is there a Coke? There's a Coke store in Las Vegas, right? Yeah, I think there's one in Las Vegas, just like the one in Disney Springs.
Tony Tower said he's cooking up chocolate cake with homemade whipped cream. So Tony Tower has dessert. Mary has the dinner.
Yeah,
We just need to find a place to stay overnight.
and somebody bring Beverly.
Beverly doesn't have to come.
Beverly Challenge
She
does.
does not have to come.
Yes, she does.
No,
She does.
Beverly Challenge is not coming.
She should. She should come.
Aurora said, "Stop it, Mike. You're making her want hot dogs."
Stop it.
Funnel cake challenge. Tony Tower will bring the cake and Beverly. Tony Tower is such a good friend to you, Mike.
I tell you, he is.
So did you guys know we are one sub away from 1,100 subs?
What?
We are one subscriber away from 1,100 subs.
We picked up 10 today.
I'm sorry, no. We are 9 away.
9 away.
9 away. I can count.
Yeah,
We are 9 away.
she was a math teacher.
But 9, and we just hit 1,000. How many days ago? On Sunday?
Sunday.
And today's
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah. I lost a day driving.
Yes, we did. I mean, that just blows my mind.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like that expedition. It's gray and it's got like red writing on it.
Yeah, it's different. It's like a sport edition. You see the trail version on there. It's like a little mountain thing on the back.
Yeah.
That's Ford. See what it says on the back.
Timberline.
There you go. Okay. We are very, very close here to downtown Baltimore. And we're going to be going up here and then start heading north away from Baltimore.
Oh wow, a bunch of chat just came through. So let's see. Beverly Challenge said we can't fight over her. Okay, Beverly, we won't fight over you. You just can't come to any events.
What?
She can't come to any events.
Why?
Because you love her too much.
She's part of the family.
No. So we will be going over. Are we going? We're going in the tunnels because we can't go over the bridge, right?
Correct.
So if we went off here where it says 695 East and you see the cars going off to the right, that would take us to the bridge. And I'll answer you in just a minute, Joyce. That would take you to the bridge that in Baltimore that a ship ran into, a container ship ran into. Container ship?
It's container ship.
Container ship ran into it and knocked it down.
Ocean going container ship.
It was called the not Bay Bridge.
Francis Scott Key.
Francis Scott Key Bridge. Because Francis Scott Key sat pretty much under where that bridge is, the bridge wasn't there, and wrote our national anthem, the the Star Spangled Banner. So there's a lot of rich history in Baltimore. Ah,
Good
the
and bad.
day that bridge got knocked down, I knew it was going to do that. I can't reach it.
Okay. I'll get you back up. There you are. Whoop.
There we go.
And I had my
So
napkin just right.
the day that ugh, the day that the bridge went down, it was in the early morning hours, like 4 a.m.
On Sunday.
on a Monday.
Monday or Sunday?
On a Monday.
Monday.
Mom and I had driven over it to go home on Sunday. Mike and Dad had left on Monday. They were coming home on Tuesday. So Monday, the day that it fell, none of us would have been on it, but Mom and I drove over it just hours before, and Mike and Dad were supposed to drive over it just hours after. It's still being rebuilt. They haven't really started too much of it. There is some construction starting now, but I just wanted to tell you about that. And Joasia, we're probably 45 minutes from home.
With traffic? Yeah.
Probably about 45 minutes from home. That, yeah, hon, you gotta move the napkin. We'll see. Catch up. The ghost said they crashed or fainted. Tony Tower's like, I spy a napkin from yesterday. It's actually from today. Tony said, or we rode the Tower of Terror. No, not long now. I'm looking forward to seeing my parents. We'll end the stream before we get home. Because we don't want to go pulling into the driveway on YouTube.
Yeah, this is not good. It's like stopped.
Yeah, we might have a lot longer than we think. Well, that lane's moving a little bit. Well, they moved about a foot.
That's a real little, it's going to take a real long time to get there by a foot at a time.
Well, if that one moved, then this one will move about a foot. Oh, they're still moving another foot. There they go. Oh my God, they're moving like 4 miles an hour and they're going about 3 feet. It's a speed racer now.
I'm doing 2
So
miles
look
now.
at
3 and 4 my 4.
It's red all the way.
Yeah, perfect. It's just what I wanted. Huh. That's interesting.
What? What'd you do? What'd you do? You touched it. Now hit start. No, because then you're going to go to that place. Got it.
Good job. Bingo world.
So when I got married before Mike, there's a David's Bridal somewhere under here, under where we are.
It's right up there.
It's right off to our right. And that's where I got my wedding dress, from that one. I did love that wedding dress. I didn't love the man. Well, I did when I married him, I thought. Tony said, hello, napkin from today. Nice to meet you. Tony is very funny. Joey said, aw, she said, but only 45 minutes with you left. And she put a sad face. We will definitely be finding ways to get back on live and be with you guys.
Yeah, we will be.
This is going down to 1 lane.
Yep. And one that's not moving very quickly.
That van says best canine. That's cute. Yeah, we love this crew.
It's a good group of friends.
Ghost is going to jump in again and drive. He's going to jump through the TV.
Oh my
So
gosh.
watch out. Ghost is coming.
You don't have to. We're parked. There's no driving to it.
Tony said, everyone get your engines revved. Kapow.
Yeah.
We went 3 miles an hour.
It's moving much slower than the Tower of Terror drops.
Oh, Ghost, I am so glad I met Mike. He is a keeper.
That's what's
So my last husband, like none of my friends, none of my family, nobody liked him because he didn't talk to anybody. He was just weird is the best way to describe it.
And she married him.
He was just weird. And it wasn't like, oh well, he was
Not
autistic or something like that. Yes, he was an introvert, but it was more of just
not weird in a good way like me.
not weird in a good way, not at all. And so
Huh?
now I have Mike, who's like the mayor of our neighborhood, talks to every single neighbor, knows every single one of them.
Mayor.
I don't know, but he knows them all.
I walk the dogs every morning, so
It wouldn't matter.
I see people.
He can talk to a fly. He knows how to do it. Ghost Rider said he's a good pilot. Don't worry about it.
He's a good pilot.
Yeah, he's going to make our car fly. Tony, Mike forgot the wings and the propellers.
Yeah.
He left them at home in Florida.
I need one of those Jetson cars. That's what I need.
Yeah, he thinks our car is a Jetson car and it's just going to hover up and go.
That would be really nice, especially right now.
So it says now we were supposed to get home at 4:45. We're not getting home till 5:30.
What? This thing sucks.
I don't know what happened here.
You think, so you think I-4 traffic is bad. Ugh.
Well, this is what happens on I-4 too.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh. He is the mayor of Disney, and Jen, you're the queen of Disney. Aw, Ghost, thank you. Meet Mike Jetson.
Who heard that, Tony?
Jen Jetson.
Tony
Tower.
Yeah,
of course.
That sounds good.
Oh, we're going to hear, stop that coughing, from my father.
Mm-hmm. Look at all the vines grew up in those trees.
Ghost hires us to take over Disney.
Okay.
Yeah, so this vine, this is called Vinca vine. It just grows over top of every tree, and it kills the trees. So, like, the trees that are just standing there dead, they probably were killed by this vine. It's called the vine that took over the East. There's a good spot of it. See how it's like all over?
That's vine. That's a vine.
That's a vine, not a tree, not a bush.
Yeah, over top of a tree.
Yeah. And it kills it because the tree can't get any sunshine. It happens all over the place. It's called the vine that ate the South. It started in the South, and it's working its way up north, and it's just all over the place. Drink water. Oh, believe me, this is my third 30-ounce cup.
She's well hydrated.
That I am. Ghost Rider's laughing so hard he's crying.
Why?
Just talking about the Jetsons. And kudzu. Thank you, Sierra. Kudzu. That's the vine.
Sierra got it.
Joasia, yeah, we have mistletoe taking over the trees too. Down in Florida, you see mistletoe a lot in the trees, and the trees are dying. Tony Tower said that vine be like Darth Vader.
Well, the funny thing is we found out that the Spanish moss is not invasive. Spanish moss doesn't do anything to harm a tree. So down south, you see the Spanish moss all over the trees. And her dad told us that the closest plant relative to Spanish moss. This is really crazy. Pineapple.
Yep, they are related. So Tony Tower said, or more like Darth Vine.
Darth Vine. Take over the Tower of Terror.
It's a good thing we had Sierra here.
Kudzu.
Kudzu. And I know that, and I can never think of it. I always call it vinca, and I know it's not vinca. And I didn't even catch it today. But yeah, it's kudzu. I mean, it grows over every tree. It's horrible. And it's the entire length of 95. We are merging into 95 now. And 95 is at a standstill as well.
Well, this is actually 895.
Oh, 895. Well,
It's
we can go different ways from here. We could go 40 if 95 is backed up.
we're not in that area. Well, yeah, we could once we got to go through the tunnel first. Hopefully our pass will work in the tunnel.
Yes, Sierra, it's everywhere in Georgia. Tony Tower said, it blows me away that Spanish moss and pineapples are related. Someone needs to call SpongeBob.
Exactly. Isn't that crazy though, Tony? If you look them up, the closest plant relative to pineapple is Spanish moss, and vice versa.
And you don't want to ever play around with Spanish moss.
Oh no.
So Henry Ford used it as the stuffing in the seats of his cars because it made them nice and stuffed. And then found out after people started sitting on them that they were getting all kinds of bug bites and everything. Spanish moss is filled with fleas and
Mites.
Oh. So that's my Elsa that you hear back there going, oh. Oh. She's talking to us. Uh-huh. She doesn't like to be ignored. Use the pineapple to call. Do you know how to get a hold of SpongeBob, anyone? Use the pineapple to call.
What?
Oh my goodness. When we slow down like this, she thinks that it means that it's time to get out of the car. Yes, you're hearing hello from the back seat. So here's my little girl. Hold on, I gotta reach the phone and twist. Oh, I know.
Mm.
Say hi. Say hi. Uh-huh. Talk to us, Elsa. Tell us.
Elsa.
She's actually looking out the window.
She's,
Now she's looking back at the cars.
Yeah, she's looking at the traffic. She's saying, man, that sucks out there.
Why are they moving and we're not? And
God.
Anna's just asleep. Now that you guys are not staring at her, she'll start to talk again. She's funny. I tried to video her one time talking because she'll sit on the sofa. Our sofas we have two sofas and they're kind of in an L shape. And she'll sit on the one that we're not sitting on and she'll look at Mike. And if we never look at her, she'll start that. I mean, she tries to growl, but she sounds like a cat. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
And so she'll start doing all of that. And so I tried to video her one time, but she knows that the camera's looking at her. And she won't do it when you look at her. Because she knows you're actually paying attention to her, and that's all she wants.
Mm-hmm.
She actually is not camera shy. She's the one who, well, it used to be Anna that would actually pose for the camera because Anna's a teenage princess. Elsa is, gosh, I don't even know. I used to say she was a tomboy, and she kind of is a tomboy, but she's just on. I don't know, Joey. So do you know what a tomboy is? Because that is slang. Um, and I'm not sure she's even really a tomboy because she's rough and tumble, but she also has some aches and pains that Anna doesn't have. So Anna bites her and pulls on her leg and pulls on her tail, and Elsa's like, "Stop, leave me alone." So she's not so rough and tumble anymore, but she's ornery as anything. She's my silly little girl. She will go to work with me. Now, y'all know I work at home, and I go into the office where I work, and she will sit by the bed. There's a day bed right there, and she will sit by that bed, look at me until I say, "Go in your office," and then she turns really quickly and runs under the bed and gets on her pillow under the bed. Right, Ghost? Ghost is like, "Let's get moving, people. These folks need to get to their destination."
Yeah, no joke. It's like crazy.
Aw. Sounds like Joasia's Haiku Husky.
Mhm. You can hear her back there?
Yeah, they heard her.
Oh.
They were like, "Is that a dog I hear?"
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, I know. All right.
Elsa, lay down.
Vehicles over 5 tons keep right. We know that. Through traffic, use 2 left lanes at the toll plaza. But it doesn't say anything like that there's a backup.
Mm-mm.
So this is probably what is happening because of that bridge being down.
All
There
the
used to be 3 ways around the city and into Baltimore County. Now there's only 2. And the 3 ways were always backed up as it was. And this is
more.
taking on the third one.
I don't even know if they
Is that the
start.
last?
What?
Is that the last time we were up here?
It was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we came off for Thanksgiving. We didn't get stuck in this going home for Thanksgiving.
Nope. The traffic on
Hey,
the
Manny!
Manny Uncanny. Welcome. Welcome to our parking lot, which is supposed to be a road.
Now it's 5:36.
Oh my God. Use the horn. Use the horn, Luke. Yeah.
That's what Manny Uncanny said.
No joke.
Ghost that she is crying, or she's like, "Come on, mom and dad, let me have the camera." She probably
Mm-hmm.
wants the camera. She's sitting up. She's being ornery. She's so cute. She's my little girl. Manny, we missed you. How you doing, bud? We want them to know.
All right, look, we made the 20 miles an hour. We're
Ooh, we're
flying.
speeding now. We are speeding now. Welcome back, Dave. Good to see you.
Hello, everybody. This is how our trip is going to close out going back to Maryland for my son's wedding. It's just traffic is horrible here. We're literally 31 miles away from our ending destination, and this is how it's going to be for the next 30 miles. I know it. It's got to bust open sometime.
It will, but it's probably going to the tunnels.
I don't know.
I hope our sun pass
You
hasn't
know,
gone
we're
out.
going to lose signal in the tunnel.
Yes, when we go through the tunnel, it is underwater, so we will lose signal, but hopefully it's not backed up in the tunnel.
I think it's going to be slow through there. It's
Hopefully,
about a mile long tunnel underneath the Baltimore harbor.
Jason Thibodeau.
Hello,
Good
Jason.
afternoon. So hopefully we will not lose you completely. We will definitely lag for while we are at the deepest part underwater. How many feet under are we? Quite a few.
And that's like 50 feet under.
Yeah, so we'll be 50 feet underwater. There's no signal getting down there.
No, not
You don't
much.
even get radio.
No, you don't get Sirius satellite. You don't get GPS. You don't get nothing. See, we should have good
Joey,
signal right now because there's towers
no,
right
because
there.
we're too close to the tower. We could lose signal for that too. Joy, she said, should she send the yellow submarine?
Okay.
We live
Patapsco
in a
Avenue,
yellow
right over to the
submarine.
right is where I grew up.
Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. So right over there is where Mike grew up. The house is too hot.
Yeah, take it out of the window for a little bit.
Can't get the X to look. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine.
Pump you up a little cool air there, Jen.
Ooh. I missed Tony Tower's question,
What was that?
but I'm looking back for it. What seasonings did you put on the meatballs, Mary? Mary said, that's an amazing question. The meatball already has original Italian seasoning, but I always add onion and garlic powder. But Benny loves Worcestershire sauce, so I add a little bit. Olive oil and green peppers and onions. I'm so glad you're making dinner for everybody, Mary.
We don't know. You don't know how much we appreciate it, Mary.
Oh yeah, Ghostwriter, it's definitely rush hour.
Yeah. This is what I was hoping to miss.
Yeah, Manny and Kenny. See, now I want a San Marine sandwich. Thanks a lot, Jen.
Do a meatball sub.
Yeah, it's Mary's fault.
Meatball sub. That would be great.
Mary said everybody can come over to Miami and eat dinner with them.
We're there in spirit, Mary. Trust us.
Yeah, I think my mother's going to be upset with us if we don't eat dinner with her.
Yeah.
Although we might not get home in time for dinner. Hey, we made up 3 minutes. You are speeding, Mike.
I am just tearing up this road, aren't I?
So the ways to get from here to over to Baltimore County is you have to go over water. So you either go over it on the bridge that we were talking about that's now down, or you go under one of two tunnels. So we'll be going under one of two tunnels. So Dave Steinman said crock pot, meatballs, beef broth, Italian seasoning, onions. I think I have my dinner planned now at Not So Scary Mary TV. Thanks.
That sounds
And
good.
Manny's going to have a meatball sub. Sounds perfect. You're right, Ghost. We need a drone. Hey, Beth, how are you?
So is that meatball sub gonna have like mozzarella cheese on it with some marinara, or is it gonna have a brown sauce?
A meatball sub?
Yeah,
Always marinara. You can put brown sauce on subs.
I don't know. I would put it on there.
Ugh.
What?
Ugh.
Like brown gravy?
On a
Meatball
sub?
sub? Oh yeah.
Not on a sub,
Not
no.
soaking wet. I don't mean like,
No, not on a sub.
pour it on.
Marinara.
No.
A little bit of cheese.
Ah, mozzarella melted.
Okay, so my stream is stuck way, way, way back. So I'm going to try again and see if I can catch up to this. Now it went even farther backwards. There we go. Now I caught up. Okay.
Is the phone still cooling off?
Yeah, it's cooling.
How much power does it have? Can you see it?
60.
60?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
I'm going to plug it in.
No, it'll just make it hotter. Charging will make it hotter. That's what happens in the park. That's why sometimes I have to pull the plug on it. Oh, yeah.
Dave said brown gravy, meatballs, egg noodles, parmesan, and dollops of fresh mozzarella. Dave, I think I might be coming to your house.
Yep. With Tonio Tower that has the dessert.
Yes, we're bringing Tonio Tower. He has a cake that he's making, a chocolate cake with homemade whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
He's bringing that. I'm bringing me.
And an appetite.
Yes. Thank you, Ghost Rider. He said congratulations on her sons. Yeah, Mary, I love my crock pot too. Oh, you have a Mickey Mouse one? Oh,
A
that's
Mickey
cute.
Mouse crock pot?
Yeah, she was gifted it.
That's very cool.
Ghost is like, hey, Dave, can you save me a piece? We're all going to Dave's house. Ooh, oh, Manny's talking my language.
What?
Where did it go? Hold on. Where did it go? He said something about alligators too, and now it's gone. I can't find it.
So you can't see it even if we turned around the stream, but Fort McHenry, where the Star Spangled Banner is actually right out there. That's where it would have been. You see the water. You can sort of see the fort, but it's right. These things here on this bridge are annoying. Can't see it through them. I have to wait till I get past.
Ooh,
What?
Joasia's offering sticky toffee pudding.
That sounds very good.
That does.
There's the stream back, Jen.
Man, we're gonna have some good dinners when everybody's with us.
Mm-hmm. And mushy peas, right, Joasia?
Ew. She doesn't like mushy peas either.
Joasia likes mushy peas. She does.
No, she said she's not crazy about that.
Mushy peas with
All right, Ghost. Have a great night.
Night Ghost. Thanks for coming in. What?
Manny and Candy said, I wanted to make my wife alligator stew, but all I had was a crock pot.
Ah, that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny.
Tonio Tower wants some sticky toffee pudding.
Yeah.
Me too.
Sticky toffee pudding.
Crock pot lasagna.
Mmm.
Dave used to be a cook by day and bartender by night in his younger years.
Hey, I got a
He
great
can
idea.
handle meals for up to around 200 people, depending on the meal, on the menu. So stop on by. We're coming.
Here's a great idea we could do that would be really fun. Go into the
Gloria Thibodeau.
hello,
Hello.
Gloria.
Welcome.
Welcome in. Going into our channel where everybody can chat in the channel. Put your favorite recipe in there.
I have to create a post.
Have to create a post.
To it.
Jen will create a post. Look for it. We'll basically have a cookbook online that everybody can share with their favorite recipe. That would be really cool.
That might be fun.
Yeah.
Only problem is,
Yeah.
I don't cook.
Well, that's the good thing is I do. and I know
I don't
how.
have a favorite recipe to add.
I know. I have some. Don't worry about it.
Actually, I have some. I used to cook, and then I got spoiled and I stopped cooking.
How did you get spoiled?
I'm not sure. It would probably be the man that I married.
Yeah. I
Ha
actually
ha! Joasia said she's not fussy like she said, but mushy peas and mint sauce is a no-no.
mushy peas and what?
Mint sauce?
Mint sauce?
Yeah.
No,
Lori,
not.
we're talking about all kinds of food and everything.
I don't know if I could go for the mint sauce, Joasia. I like mint, but I don't know about the mint sauce. But when you say mushy peas, the only thing I think of is like a bag of frozen peas just mushed up. That's what I think of.
Oh, yuck. Why would you want pre-mushed meat peas?
I don't know. It's kind of like mashed potatoes. It's what it seems like.
So there's like the Port of Baltimore.
But right over there is
And
Fort
you can
McHenry
see
over there.
there's
You
a
can
tall
see where the
building.
trees are. That's Fort McHenry.
Well, you can't see the trees in the camera.
You can't see the trees for the forest?
Right.
Yeah.
I-95 North is 7 miles. It's 12 minutes.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't Disney, but it's great conversation with everybody. And we really love
Yeah,
having
we're
everybody
enjoying
in. We miss our Disney family very much.
We do. I think we'll be home in just about a half an hour.
Not to Disney.
No.
No, that's our home.
I love mango too, Mary. So Aurora makes meatloaf,
Mm,
Ivana homemade pasta with red sauce and a meatball, and heart attack bread for today for lunch.
heart attack bread?
Mm.
What's heart attack bread? I've
I
never
don't know.
heard.
Can you tell us what heart attack bread is? Not nice, Mike. That's what Joey just said.
It's not nice.
Manny Uncanny cooks like me. He said he can make a mean bowl of cereal. Yep.
That's okay.
And I can take ice cream out of the freezer and eat it.
I can cook anything.
Thank you, Dave. He told us congratulations on the 1K.
Dave, thank you. Thank you, sir, very much.
Totally agree with you, Joasia.
So
No
let me
idea
see.
why
Let me
people
see
hate
that.
that.
So if you look over here, you see all those cars over there. They come in on ships, and then they drop them off here at the Port of Baltimore, which is a port of entry for them. So these are, I don't know what kind they are. They're
Those
Ram.
ribs.
They're Ram. So if you know anything, the new um, Ram truck is actually made by Fiat, and I don't not sure where they're assembled, but that whole parking lot I can see even more now are just filled with Ram pickup trucks. Dodge no longer makes the Ram pickup truck.
So Joasia said she thinks it's amazing to spend time with us in this quiet family atmosphere. Thank you. All right, so we are getting ready to go into the tunnel.
This is the
This
Baltimore
is where we are
Harbor.
going to be 50 feet underwater.
If we lose
We
the
will lose
stream,
the stream. We will lag.
lag.
If we lose the stream, we will start it on the other side of the tunnel as a new stream. Hopefully, we won't lose it. We're going to try our best. We won't make it very far in. So please don't leave us.
Is it still streaming?
It is right now. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we're still streaming right now.
Okay.
I mean, this is what our tunnels look like. Is this the new one or the old one?
This is the old one.
This is our old one.
My dad actually helped build this one.
And Kathy's dad helped build the newer one.
Okay, cool.
We are still streaming. But we're still going down.
We're still going down.
The funny thing is you're 50 feet underwater, but it doesn't bother your ears. The pressure doesn't change.
Because it's open.
I know, but I mean, even when you go up or down 50 feet, a lot of times your pressure changes.
Yeah, but
in my ears it does.
see, because the tunnel is open on both ends, the pressure equalizes. Are we?
So,
Are we?
heart attack, I'll tell you my stuff. Heart attack bread has cheese, mayonnaise, and other stuff in it. You can Google it.
Wow. Trying to get through.
No, we can't hit brakes.
Don't stop.
Start it again. Okay, good.
Good. We're on.
We're good right now.
Wow.
You're lagging again.
No, that's not good.
Tell your tower. Hopefully you can stream under the stream.
Streaming under a stream.
It's Joasia's fault because she said, hopefully we'll be okay. Or it looks like we'll be okay. It's Joasia's fault.
Oh, is it
But
streaming now?
We're streaming again. And we're still going down. So this
No,
is
we're
good.
going up.
We're going up yet?
Jennifer, we're going up.
Honey, I can look down and see that car below.
Jennifer, we're going up. I've only rode through this tunnel 300 times.
I lived here too. I didn't ride through it 300 times. Fiat owns the company, but they are still made in North America. Ram trucks are manufactured at two main facilities, the Sterling Heights Assembly Plant in Michigan and Satia Truck Plant in Mexico.
So these probably came from Mexico because they did come off of a car carrier ship. That's where they unload them, right there at the port. So those Ram were made in Mexico.
All right, can you hold this for a second?
Yeah. Look at this. I'm doing two things at once. I'm driving
He should
and
not be holding a phone.
holding the
It's against the
stream.
law in Maryland to hold a phone while he's driving, but I had to have him hold it. All right.
How can you read that with your sunglasses on?
Because it is way too bright.
I can't even see them with my sunglasses on.
Stream is good. Yay!
We made it on the other side of the tunnel.
And the traffic is moving. You're right, Dave.
This is a good sign.
Thanks, Manny. You guys did great on the stream. And this is Baltimore City. So what we're seeing all around us is Baltimore City.
Yes, it's ugly.
Well,
especially right here.
It's a city.
Yeah.
There's a lot of industry, old industry. Sorry about the bumps. We don't have a gimbal.
No. Wow, I'm really going now.
We are up to speed. We are going 69 miles an hour now. And the speed limit is 55. And they run radar here.
But I'm following the traffic. I'm not
He's
impeding.
Still going to get a ticket.
I am not impeding traffic. I am following the flow of
I have
traffic.
gotten tickets here before.
I've tried to tell you.
Honey, just because everybody else is doing it doesn't make it right.
Just because they're doing it doesn't make me wrong, does it?
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes. You are wrong if you're breaking the law.
I'm not breaking the law.
You are breaking
I'm bending it. I'm bending it. It's not broken, it's just bent. See, you're all choked up after that answer.
Sorry about that.
Up to 43, it takes 8 minutes to get there.
All right. Double fisting. Like, we did it. We did it.
What?
Dora the Explorer. Jason Tino said multitasking.
Yeah.
Right, Jason, Ben can't do that very well, especially Mike. He has a hard time with multitasking. Look how fast we go under these bridges. Watch, right?
You know what?
Peanut.
You got to remember you said that.
Over my head.
You got to remember you said that. Because I walk around the parks, I read chat, and I don't run into children.
I don't run into children. I read chat.
Yeah, but you're not holding a gimbal while you do it.
No, I'm driving a scooter.
Do you want me to get on that road right there?
Express?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know how far it goes now. I've heard it goes all the way to our exit. I don't know how much we have on our Sun Pass. Hopefully, we have enough.
We will.
So, in Florida, we have the Sun Pass, which is also, we have the Sun Pass Pro, so it's also Easy Pass, which is what we have here in Maryland. Well, we keep getting things from Florida that say we owe $2.30 because we didn't have enough on our Sun Pass. Well, you have a credit card, you're supposed to be updating it anyway, automatically. So we're struggling with that. We don't know what we're doing wrong. 2.5 years, we're still struggling with that. Hey, Alyssa and Neil, thank you for the congratulations.
Thank you very much for joining us. We're on 95 north of Baltimore.
Just north of Baltimore.
Just
We are
north.
now in Baltimore County.
New York is only 130 miles straight ahead.
We used to have a sign that said that.
I know. There is one right up here somewhere.
I remember seeing it for several years.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, 95 miles an hour, Jen. We're fine.
No, honey, that's telling you that it is Route 95.
Oh.
Interstate 95. That's not the.
Oh, 65. Okay, I use 65.
Yes, because there's a cop behind you.
There is not a cop behind me.
Alyssa and Neil's old home, New York.
I know, Neil.
We remember that. I hope we get to see you again when we're in the parks, Neil.
I do too.
Sometime soon. So there's how they read our passes. This is the way I would drive home every day after school.
Neil, just refresh my memory. What instruments do you play?
I think he plays seven.
I know you did a lot of the brass instruments. I'm pretty sure.
I play the piano and the upright bass.
See, that's Delaware. It's not a Maryland police.
Well, they look like police.
Because they're in an Explorer, what do we look like?
We haven't made the drive since we moved here 4.5 years ago. He plays the trumpet.
I thought he played a brass instrument.
I thought you played several. Minnie and Kenny plays the triangle. I can also play the radian. Do it really well.
I can play the lottery.
Whoa, Mike. That's not music.
Oh, sorry.
Nice piano and brass. Performing with a big band tonight. Oh, where? Tony Jackson, you'd be running if you heard me play anything. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you know anybody, share the stream out if they would enjoy joining us. We have really, really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. It has made our trip so much more
Enjoyable,
fun. Made it go shorter.
Oh yeah, the time flies by. It's really fun.
It really does. So we appreciate all
Because if it wasn't for you guys, Jen would be yelling at me because of my driving.
Well, no, you've done pretty well today.
Well, thank you, dear.
You've actually stayed close, except for when you went 86 to the speed limit.
That was when I first started driving today. I was trying to get adjusted to the speed.
And Alyssa and Neil said, many of my good friends perform in Main Street Philharmonic. Ah, that's cool. And he said he's performing in Longwood. See, you say Longwood, and I think Longwood Gardens. Pennsylvania. Thanks, Manny and Tony. Say they admire people with musical ability.
So do I. I wish Jen would play the piano, but she said that she hasn't played it in so long she would be embarrassed. And I'm like, no, you wouldn't. She would be great, but she won't try.
I have tried, you just weren't there.
Well, that's no fun.
Okay. Oh,
Where?
at the house. At your house.
Why won't you let me hear it?
Oh,
I'm proud of your music ability.
it was funny because my friends, back when I was young, used to sit on my front porch when I was practicing and would just sit and listen to them. I didn't know this. I was just told like a year or two ago. My friends would actually come sit on the front porch and listen to me.
And that's cool.
I know, but I didn't know that. I was like, oh, yeah, I know, you never forget.
She used to teach piano.
Only beginner piano.
Still teaching?
Well, I like to teach anything. Maybe I'll try playing and let Mike video it. Make a video of it.
That would be cool. It'll be just like Grayson.
Not quite like Grayson. Not at all like Grayson. Well, Neil said he's been playing the trumpet since he was 4 years old.
Oh, wow.
He still practices every night.
Wow.
Dave said, okay, I can finally say hi to everyone. Hi, Tony, Manny, and listen, Neil, Mary, Gloria, and Jason, Aurora, Joasia, Bethana, Ghost, Ghostwriter, CJL, and anyone I missed. That's how I feel, Dave. I'm like, hi, this person. Oh, hi, this person. Oh, hi. I'm really bad at it. So we should be home now in 20-ish minutes, if that. So we'll get onto our main road and then we'll call it a day. But we really, really have enjoyed being with you guys.
It definitely, we are definitely having Disney withdrawal, and this helps bring it at least a little bit closer to where we are. It's like, it's weird. It's hard to tell you. We love going to Disney even before we were streaming, but now we feel like we've said it multiple times. It feels like we're going there with a group. You know, is streaming for everybody? No, but for us, because we have really no family in Florida,
Um, yeah.
it feels like family.
So Bethana asked if I saw her comment about the bread. About that it was, ow,
The heart attack bread.
that it had cheese and mayonnaise, that we could Google it. I did see that comment. There was another one. I missed that one. Oh.
Ow.
Tony, you're not able to see or hear anything? Did I see your deal? I think I'm missing a lot of comments, but I have all messages on. They lost signal. We felt it from the first moment we met you. Oh, we love you, Teresa. Love from first sight. It was that way with us too.
Very much. It's like
Um,
it's like 9 after 10 over there in England, isn't it, Joasia?
well, I don't know know if we're still streaming. A lot of people are saying we must have paused. Live stream offline.
Oh,
And your phone is not hot.
probably just dropped.
Aurora said she can hear me. Did it come back on? I think we're back on. I have nothing. Hi, Manny. Now the stream dropped. Don't tell me that, Manny. No, 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 no. 20 past 20 p.m. Okay. I'm going to try refreshing. Although now it looks like, okay, we're lagging for a minute. So let's put this down here and talk to them for a little bit. Hey.
Okay.
All right, now let me see if I can even catch up in the chat. So I think I missed a bunch of comments. I think they weren't coming through for me. So if I didn't respond to your comment, please make sure that you tell me again. Oh, good, you hear me perfect. Perfect now.
Everything's good. Good, everybody. You hear us both?
We hear you both perfect. The stream is back perfect. Good.
Cool. Yeah, we're literally this exit here is exit 72.
Oh,
We're going to exits. Let's see.
you don't say that on stream.
Yeah, we go up here this exit.
He doesn't think. Not that we don't trust any of you, but you never know who else could be watching or who could watch later. You don't tell people stuff like that.
Yeah,
He
so
likes to share a lot.
Right up here. Sorry.
We love you all so much, and we know that we can trust all of you. But you never know when somebody could be watching another time and watching a rerun of it or whatever, and you don't want to tell them the kind of information of what exit you're getting on.
So I got to get over.
Yeah, safe and sorry. So I am pouring some more water into my cup.
I got to get over.
Yep.
Quickly.
We came down very quickly. We'll just go up to the next one.
No.
You can go up to the next one. It's not
I'm
that
not
far.
going up to the next one.
It is not that far. It's sometimes better than who has lived where we're going for all my life. The next one is often better.
I got to go.
So you go wherever you can get off here. That's great. But if you can't get over, don't get in an accident.
I was going to be able to get over, but now I can't. Now I can't.
Who blew their horn again? I think it was the Jeep behind us. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Tony. Wow, this is totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different. I wouldn't know where I was if there wasn't a sign telling us. Now right here, it starts to look normal.
Right.
So, but yeah, you can't tell people what you're doing. Oof, oof. All right, so we are probably maybe 10 minutes from home, and Joasia's hoping that she can stay awake. And I should probably call mom and let her know that we're almost there so that she can have everything ready.
Okay.
So we will probably have to say goodbye. We won't be able to kiss because he's got to keep his eyes on the road. There's a lot of traffic here too. We are moving, but there's a lot of traffic. Um, so we do want to say thank you to all of our mods for all that you do for us. We
Yeah, thank you.
appreciate you. We want to say thank you to our partner channels. Don't forget our partner channels. We have Not So Scary Mary TV at Not So Scary Mary TV. And trust me, she's not scary. She might try to make you think that she is, but she's not.
She's not.
And we have Sierra with Cruise and Theme Park Guide. We have John with Fun to Be Free. And we have
Scooter!
at Scooter Adventures. Don't forget our travel partner, Nick and Shannon, Ear to Their Travel. They can help you out with any travel needs that you may have, especially to any of the Florida parks, any of the cruise ships, anything that you need, they can help you out.
Yep.
Check out their link. Go to a different live. I don't have the ability right now to be able to go over and copy and paste it. And click on a link from under there. Thank you for dropping those. Yay, Jurassic. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us.
Love Pugs. Hey.
Hello, Love
We're
Pugs.
so sorry. We're just getting ready to get off. We're almost home. We have traveled home to Maryland.
We have 5 miles
Whoa.
to go while we drop you on your head.
Sorry about that. We lost the chat. There it is. Okay. Yeah, you push it back. Oh, that was a hard bump.
Yeah, we're about 5 miles from our destination, so.
I gotta call my mom.
Yep.
Let her know that where we are.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate it.
Thank you for hanging out with us. We had a great time.
Look for pop-up lives from us while we're here. We miss you all. We hope to see you all very soon.
You got it, Tony. Thank you for that link. All right.
All right.
Yep.
Bye.
Have a wonderful night. Have a magical evening. Have a magical day tomorrow.
Yep.
Whatever it is. Joasia, get some good sleep. And we'll see you all really soon, I promise. Really soon. See you real soon.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great evening. Good night, Joasia.